Good morning, this is Nicholas from Gandora Gaming, and we got a brand new red-black Kobby leader revealed out of OP11, which is really exciting. This is the final leader revealed after yesterday's reveal of blue-yellow Nami. We knew that the last leader is going to be a red-black leader, just for the simple fact that we're at our final leader, and we haven't had any new red or black leaders yet, so it had to be a fusion of the two. So let's get straight into this. So first things first, we have a sword leader, Kobby / Navy leader, and he is pretty awesome. He's a 5-life leader who has the ability to basically all sword members can attack the turn they are played as long as they attack other characters. Basically a pseudo rush gimmick where every sword member can attack characters on the field, which makes sense if you know anything about Sword as an agency. Sword's whole gimmick is that they do the things that the Navy are not permitted to do, which is attacking people affiliated with the Emperors, because you get permission to attack the Emperors or attack members of their crew because you're afraid to start wars. However, the Sword themselves are cut off from Navy, thus they are able to attack members, which is pretty awesome. So the fact that these guys have pseudo rush feels right at home in Red's playstyle. Now, they don't have a pseudo rush in the fact that it can attack your opponent's leader, but they can't attack any character while the turn they're played, which is pretty solid. So you could easily just play a 5-cost sword vanilla 7k beat stick, and then that character would just be pseudo rush as a 5-cost, which isn't bad. That is not a bad thing to do. A 5/7 rush into opponent's characters, not a bad idea. And that's just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to like good cards. Don't forget he is red and black, which means any new support that give it to him as a Navy type card, especially if he gets the red cards in his set, or if he gets the Navy cards in his set, well then that means we'll be getting GARP support. Yeah, that's right, folks. With Kobby as a leader, that means GARP's going to get support, and red, black Sabo is also getting support, because even though red black Sabo doesn't, he's not a Navy leader himself, you can obviously play all the Navy cards with him. And we're about to go over this Kobby second effect, which goes right and right with red black Sabo, and they basically go hand in hand. So this is the red black set right here. This is going to be very era. So let's talk about it. So Kobby has a second effect. It's not just giving his sword members pseudo rush, but he also has the ability that once a turn during your opponent's turn, with a 7,000 power character you control, will be KO'd by card effect, and by leaving the field, they have the ability to shuffle 3 cards from your trash back into the bottom of your deck in order to save the character, which is pretty solid. It still doesn't help against cards like Gravity Blade or Red Rock. Also, it's only 7,000 power or less characters, so no protecting the new 8-cost Kobby, because I'm pretty sure that's an 8/9 character that got revealed. However, still pretty solid effects overall, and I'm really excited to see where it goes from here. Any pseudo protection is always good. This basically says, hey, if you want to get rid of my guys, you gotta kill them by battle, or you gotta kill them with like KOing removal, which is not as common as you think. Like I already said, Gravity Blade and Red Rock, but those are blue cards. When it comes to green, for example, I don't think green has any removal that is not just either KOing something by battle or KOing something by card effect. So green, they're kind of SOL here. I guess they can rest things, they can freeze things, but that isn't really removing the character, that's kind of just delaying the character. So keep that in mind. As for purple, same shtick. They have like one removal card in the form of like the bottom deck card from Germa, I believe. No, from Galila. The Galila card that like bottom decks 4-cost characters. But that's really about it when it comes to purple. All their KOing is by card effect as well. So purple's gonna have a hard time getting rid of this besides battle. Of course, when you gotta talk about yellow, their removal is all KOing, so they're not gonna have a good time removing any of Kobby's characters, which is pretty solid. That just leaves, of course, blue, which again we just mentioned their removal. I mentioned they have a lot of bouncing. They can bounce characters by the hand. So blue is actually pretty well adapted into Kobby. Same thing with black. They have a lot of trashing. They might not, and Buster can probably KO multiple times with card effects. So keep that in mind. And of course, there's always red. Again, they can reduce the power of a character and remove them that way. And yes, they're not KOing by card effect, but they're definitely going to be KOing them with power reduction. So keep that in mind as well. But that's it for all the ideas with this Kobby. Basically, this Kobby is just pretty solid. I mean, giving your sword characters rush is pretty awesome. It would be cool to see a whole bunch of brand new sword leader. Like I'm pretty sure we're gonna get a Garp sword leader. We're gonna get a whole bunch of brand new sword members. This is gonna be awesome. I can't wait to see, and I am super excited to see where it goes from here. See y'all next one. Don't be stupid. Bye bye.